Once upon a time, in a big city called New York, there was a powerful family called the Corleones. They weren't like other families. They were very special. People knew them as the Godfather's family, and they always whispered the name Don Vito Corleone with respect, because Don Vito was the head of the family. He was a man who could make people's wishes come true, but only if they were loyal and gave him respect. One day, at a grand wedding, everyone in the family was happy, celebrating the marriage of Don Vito's daughter, Connie. At this wedding, many people came to ask Don Vito for favors, because it was a special day, and he never refused a request on his daughter's wedding day. But don't be fooled. Even though everyone was smiling and dancing, the world the Corleones lived in was dangerous. Outside their big, beautiful home, there were people who wanted to take the family's power away. Now, Don Vito had 4 children: Sonny, Fredo, Michael, and of course, Connie. Sonny was strong and tough, always ready for a fight. Fredo was a bit weaker, easily frightened. But Michael, oh Michael, he was different. Michael didn't want to be a part of the family business. He was a hero from the war, and he wanted a simple life with his girlfriend Kay. Michael told everyone, "I'm not like my family. I won't be like them." But one day, something happened that changed everything. There was a new man in town, and he had a very bad idea. His name was Sollozzo, and he wanted to sell dangerous things to make a lot of money. He needed the Corleone family's help. But Don Vito was a man of honor, and he didn't like Sollozzo's plan. So Don Vito said no. This made Sollozzo very angry. So angry that he tried to hurt Don Vito, hoping to take control. One cold day, while Don Vito was buying oranges at the market, Sollozzo's men attacked him. Poor Don Vito was hurt badly and he was taken to the hospital. Everyone in the family was scared. Who would protect them now? Sonny was furious and wanted revenge, but now, the family was in danger, and Michael knew he couldn't stay out of it any longer. Even though he promised he wouldn't be part of the family's dark world, Michael had a plan. He was calm and clever, just like his father. So Michael did something no one expected. He stepped into the family's world, the world of secrets and shadows. He said he would meet with Sollozzo and another man named Captain McCluskey, a bad cop who worked for Sollozzo. But little did they know, Michael wasn't going to let them hurt his family anymore. He was about to protect his family in a way they never saw coming. Now, with Michael stepping into the family business, the Corleones were stronger than ever. But Michael was changing. He was no longer the young man who wanted a simple life. He was becoming more like his father, and soon everyone started looking to him for leadership. Even Sonny, the fierce brother, knew Michael was different now. He was thinking ahead, just like Don Vito. Meanwhile, the Corleone family had many enemies. Other powerful families, like the Tattaglias and the Barzinis, wanted to take over. They fought to control the city, but the Corleones wouldn't give up their power. Sonny, with his fiery temper, led the family's defense, while Michael grew smarter and more cunning each day. But not everything was safe, even inside the family. Fredo, the weaker brother, made a mistake. He tried to help, but instead, he got mixed up with the wrong people, putting the family in even more danger. Michael couldn't trust Fredo anymore, and this made the Corleone family's world even more complicated. Back at the family home, Don Vito was slowly recovering from his injuries, but he wasn't the same strong man he used to be. He knew his time as the Godfather was ending. The family needed a new leader, and it was clear that Michael would have to step up. And Michael? He wasn't afraid. He was ready.